The streets of Vegas.
All right. Welcome to another episode of The Streets of Vegas. We are broadcasting live from Gorilla Cross Studios. Got my man Quan 5'9" on the boards. And in the house today, we got a friend of the show. We got family of the show. Las Vegas Foodie, marketer, influencer, entrepreneur, father, my man, much love, BulletHead's house.
Hey now.
What's up with your family? How you doing?
OG?
Yeah.
Blessings, man.
Yeah, I know you in the official Unk zone now, huh?
Yeah, you too, Unk.
Yeah, we both,
Yeah, we Unk.
mutual Unks.
Yeah,
mutual
Uncle
Unks,
Bullet.
man.
Been in the
for
building.
sure, man. How you doing, family?
Blessed,
Man.
extremely blessed.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's good to see you again, man.
Good to see
know
you,
what I'm
man.
saying?
It's good to be back
it's
here.
just like you go to a restaurant and you need they done updated their menu. Well, this is the update with Bullet, man. He's a friend of the show. He's been here a few times, but he's been doing so much every time we talk in between times. There's so much that's going on. I mean, this cat is busy every day of the week, man.
Yes.
And so I want to ask you first and foremost, man, what's new?
What's new? Oh man, what's new? Owner, operator of Vegas Culture Brand LLC.
Okay. Congratulations on that, man.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
That's
on
new.
That.
You know, we were sole proprietor for probably 3 years. You know, with the social media management.
Okay.
And now I made it official. So we launch Vegas Culture Brand is going to be
That was this year?
January 1st.
Okay.
I paid for my
Off
LLC.
top, man. Off top, huh?
As a marketing and advertisement company.
Okay. So explain the Vegas Culture Brand.
Vegas Culture
now, is
Brand.
BulletHead House under that?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it owns BulletHead's house as well.
Okay.
Trademarked.
And that was the best way. That was the legal entity way to do it, man. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So Vegas Culture Brand, I started that before I started BulletHead's house in 2019.
Okay.
So I was doing like drop ship and clothes and so then when I needed a sole proprietor to use the name, I was just using Vegas Culture Brand.
Okay.
So I was like, it's only right. Why not make the LLC Vegas Culture Brand?
Make it the home of it. Yeah, that's
Yes.
smart. That's a smart move, man.
Yep.
Now, was that something you was kind of like looking at all along? Like, okay, at some point I got to make this shift, or like from sole proprietor to LLC? Was it
Yes.
like okay.
To be legit.
To be legit.
And you know, like if anyone goes to these restaurants and they say, well, you know, BulletHead got me sick, I'm protected by the LLC.
That's true.
So they
can't
can go
come after the person.
They
but
can't
the
come after
entity.
Jeremy Scott Johnson.
Okay, that's
You
smart.
know what I mean?
That's smart. That's
Yeah.
smart. Yeah. God forbid somebody BulletHead sent me and I got sick.
yeah, for real.
It ain't nothing
For
to do
real.
with you.
Ooh,
yeah. It might have been a
know?
bad batch at the restaurant.
You just
know
never
what
know.
I mean? Yeah.
You
it
just
might have
never
been a
know.
bad
You know,
day.
in
Yeah.
doing business, you know, we need those legalities, you know.
Yeah, and you got to protect yourself, man. And protect everything you didn't build and work for, man. Because if we can go back, I think you said you started in 2020, man.
2020, January
Man, you
1st
done
of
had
2020.
You didn't had a run for that nickel, man.
Amen.
Yeah, you done had God, man, praise God.
When was our
you done
first
had a
show?
run.
2021?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you was like,
just
what's
about-
next?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
next for 2022? And I said
Yeah.
a lot of momentum, right?
Right, and you hit everything you said you was going to do.
Yes,
Yeah,
everything
you
we
said everything you was
spoke,
gonna do.
everything we spoke, we worked for and put it into existence, and
Yeah.
the fruits of our labor are here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're here. So the blessing now is to sustain it.
Yeah, to sustain it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep working, keep going. We're not losing the energy. Keeping the same.
Gain and sustain.
Amen.
Gain and sustain. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I feel you on that, man. I feel you. Now, have you tried every restaurant in Vegas, you
No,
think?
that's
No.
impossible.
It's impossible. Huh?
Impossible.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
man. Under my belt, man.
Even though as much as you get
100
around, it's still
probably like
impossible.
100 something spots under my
Really?
belt. Maybe,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I remember like 2 years ago, I tagged about 70 restaurants on
In
my
one
page.
post?
Like when I was saying thank you,
Okay.
I put them, I tagged them in the caption, all the places, thank you. I gave them a shout out.
Okay.
Like
okay.
from the Blue Kitchens to,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Court Cafe, Blue Kitchen, Ink
Blue
Kitchen.
Kitchen is dope, too,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
All those places, I gave them a shout out and told them thank you. Your Way, all these places, thank you for rocking with me. Yeah, so at least 100 something.
And that's a lot, though.
You
That's
know,
a lot in
I
Vegas.
stay in
man.
Chinatown, and it's impossible.
Chinatown's its own
impossible.
community by
There's so
itself.
many
man.
restaurants,
is it,
dog,
man? Really?
from Rainbow
right
and
there on
Spring
that
Mountain.
Spring Mountain stretch. Yeah,
Rainbow and Spring Mountain all the way down to Valley View and Spring Mountain.
What?
Restaurants all the way down.
Wow.
It's Yeah, it's to go to all those places. It'll take some time. It can be done.
Yeah, just
But
over time.
every spot in Vegas, nah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You know, there's still the upper echelon spots I gotta hit. You know where,
like for instance, like what the
I
real
mean, Partage. You know where I gotta
okay.
get my. You know where I really gotta get nice.
Okay,
And me and baby girl.
Where they bring you out something like that. And okay.
Her and I went to Spago last summer, right?
Okay, and I speak on that. I heard about Spago.
One of the best burgers in the city.
Really?
It's
Now what is the
slept
meat?
on.
What is it? Bison or what?
Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Oh,
I
man.
heard about that.
Baby, that Spago burger, phenomenal.
Is it?
Yes.
Where's that at? Where's that place at?
Bellagio.
Yeah.
Bellagio.
Really?
Yeah, that is
real
slept
gourmet
on.
level. Like,
Yeah,
can you
about
is it
$50
the
burger.
taste? You can really taste it.
Fire melts in your mouth.
Golly.
Yeah, and it's not even like it's a thick burger too, and it
Is
just
it?
melt in your mouth. Yeah.
I gotta
So I'm
definitely
just
try
saying, man, like those are the places. There's restaurants all on the strip. You know, we do the mom and pops outside of the strip.
But then you do the big joints too.
Now, you know, now we're gonna step it up. You know what I mean? I think, or we're gonna go see Emmett's, and,
Okay.
we're gonna step it up.
You
know?
got you got some stuff on your radar, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Still rocking with mom and pop shops, but
Okay.
you know, we move a little different now.
Yeah. And the love you get, man, just from your social media, man, is tremendous, man. Like people be telling me about you. I'm like, yeah,
Amen.
that's family. I know my man, but they be
my
telling
dog.
me about you, man. That like I can see just from your video, I can feel the love you get, man. You know, it's genuine, man, and people really appreciate it. And they be like, oh man, they might catch you eating. Oh man, Bullet, you know what I mean? They be
Amen.
surprised to
Walk
see
right
you,
up
man.
on me. I be in mid-bite.
Yeah.
I gotta put it down and go give them a hug, man.
That's real,
I
man.
have to.
Yeah,
I have to embrace the people.
Yeah.
Because they're the people are who we do this shit for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's family, that's supporters.
I don't ever want to have people see me at the grocery store, the gas station, at the restaurants I'm at, and they see me and they be like, oh, he was an asshole.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hear that from not one person that's
Yeah.
ran into me for 5 years. You're not.
Right.
And I put on for them because they're the people that are keeping the city alive. The city.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
They spending the money. They're going to
spending the money.
patronize the places.
Yes.
Yeah.
From
That's
all of these
100%.
places. You know,
That's
so
true.
so when they
That's true.
see me, I gotta show them love. I have to.
Yeah. Like I ain't Hollywood. I can come down and still relate to the people, get with the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. How's your approach changed since you first started, you would say, man? If it has any at all, how have you kind of maybe redefined it? Or just how has it changed since you started, man, you would say?
To know that, knowing more of the business side of this.
Okay.
That's where it's changed big time. That this is a business.
At the end of the day.
This is marketing. This is advertisement.
But it's still business.
This is a business. Now there are folks out there who don't understand that, and some of them need help. So we pull up when I have time.
Okay.
But right now, social media management is my bread. I have to handle whatever for Johnny Max, Munch a Sub. I have to handle business for these places first.
Okay.
And then if I have time, then
Everybody else.
I'll pull up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When I have time.
Them are clients.
These are
you got
clients.
Yeah.
They're coming first.
Yeah.
So
it's only right.
So
it's only right
for the
man.
people that can't afford the business part, okay, cool. I'll get to you when I can, but I'll try. I'm urgent. I'll move with a sense of urgency.
I know you stay busy, man. Do you have a team now, or is it still just you? I know you still rock with Shay from
Shay Vegas. Yep, it's Shay Vegas and I. You know, I'm gonna bring my girl Raquel on, Rocky Out West.
How
I'm
you
gonna have
doing,
her.
Rocky?
I'm gonna have Rock help a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As we pick up more accounts because my hands are full, and then Shay Vegas is, you know, she's getting her hands full. I mean, you got to think for the past 2 years. I mean, I've paid Shay Vegas about $24,000.
Dang, man, that's good, man. That's
2023,
good. Yeah.
2024.
Wow.
Yeah, so you know that's with social media management. You know what I mean?
That's a good
So
thing.
this is what bosses do. Bosses help put people in position to be a boss themselves.
Right.
So
that's true.
Like right now, she's running Beach Cafe. I'm like, hey Shay, that's you. You know what I mean? It started off with just me.
But then you kind of
Brought her
your
in.
plate. Yeah, let her handle this one.
Coordinate the social media influencers, and then hey Shay, you run it. Now she's coordinating everything with them. They're gonna start doing Beach Cafe is gonna start doing alcohol and bottomless mimosas and margaritas. So you know this is how we're moving.
Yeah.
So I need somebody else now.
You need to duplicate yourself really to cover more ground. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man. Any successful person will tell you they need a team. You know, I know by myself I can go fast, but I want to go far.
Yeah, right. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. I think any real business always started out with one person, and they get more than they can handle, and you know what I mean. It comes, it becomes that, man. Do you think in era, man? Because we like in the content era. Do you think restaurants in particular understand the importance of social media? Do you think they understand the power of it?
Some do. Some are still old school. Some are still old fashioned.
Some are oblivious to it too. I noticed, man.
Yeah. You got some spots that's been around, no social media at all. You know, they ain't used it in a few years, and they don't need to.
It's dormant, like
and they're still putting in.
You
You got some places making big money with no social media still. You know.
Here's what I tell people interesting. I said, you see the sign on McDonald's over 1 billion hamburger serve, billion customer serve. I said, and they still do commercials.
They do commercials. They're on social
media. You would think
media.
even after 1 billion hamburgers, they wouldn't have to. But they still do commercials.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They call them ads.
Yeah, ads.
They call them ads now, but they still work with. Now that McDonald's is working with us, the influencers.
Really? Yeah, the influencers. Right. That's true.
Not me.
People
not
on the
yet.
ground. People on the ground.
Yeah, but people on the gram. You know, once you hear me, they
I
cut
already
that
know.
check.
Said he's out of here. He's
Boy, hey,
he's
I
out of
love
here.
the mom and pop shops, but if McDonald's want to cut me a check for the 20-piece nugget with the
that's
French
next
fries,
level. Yeah, that's next level.
the BulletHead meal, come on, dog.
I can see that.
But they still, Burger King, McDonald's, these places still work with the influencers.
Yeah, they do.
They do heavy.
I think they realize the power of the influencers. Like
It's phenomenal. You get the right one on your team. You know what I mean? Like, there's huge influencers out here. Huge. From Unlocked, Hooked LV, Las Vegas Phil.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? JT Takes a Bite.
Okay.
There's some big influencers out here. Eat with Vaughn. Foolie Eats is making his name out here.
Is he?
Yes, he's making a big name for himself, and I'm proud of him. I'm showing these cats the way.
Shout out,
you know what I'm saying? Myself, I'm not gonna leave myself out of this when it comes to the biggest.
In the conversation.
And you know what I told you last show? I told you. I told you we was Brandon from Vegas. I told you who was the top. I told you who was the top ones out here, and I stand on that still to this day. Dude named Dave Las Vegas.
I heard of him. I think I've heard of him.
So these big influencers, dog. If these brands reach out to them because they know we're the influence. We reach the people.
One drop on their page, or any of y'all pages is
boom. This new drink just came out. This new, you know what I mean? This new coffee just came out. We got a banh mi shop about to open up. So much. Do this ice cream, this. You get the right one on your team or a group of them. Local living. There's big names out here.
You named a lot of them, man.
Yeah, I know some big dogs.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking of that, man, what is speak on the Black Foodie Mafia?
Oh,
now,
so
is that a collective of y'all?
Yes, that is. That is. So, you know, I was just thinking, like, I watch the Asian groups, the influence, or I'm sorry, I'm gonna call them content creators. Okay. Not everybody's an influencer.
Okay, that's true.
All right. I'm not. That's
so
not
different. You think it's a difference?
Big difference. No pun intended.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people doing content and they're great at it.
Okay.
And people will watch that video, but nobody's showing up. But when you have influence, the people show up.
Okay. They directing them a certain way, influencing them to go a certain way. Okay.
I would call, there's a dude named Unlocked. That's an influencer.
Okay. Is he out of Vegas? Or
yes.
His name is
He's
Unlocked?
Vegas raised, Drew.
Okay.
He owns Sorry Not Sorry. I would call him an influencer.
Okay.
Hooked LV is an influencer.
Okay.
When they see the video, they go. Las Vegas Phil, influencer.
Okay.
BulletHead.
Show up. Yeah. People.
All right. So then you have this group of content creators who are fairly new. They work a 9 to 5 or whatever, and they do great content. These are content creators, and they can go from hotels to restaurants to anything and do great videos.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But the thing is, the content creator ain't pushing that influence. They're not in touch with
that's
the people.
True. Yeah, you got to be able to influence.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if I could break that down.
Persuasion, selling. Like, I got to be able to persuade you to go right. That's a big difference.
So the influence is gonna have them buy that drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You buy that soda. This is Kroger. You know
never heard of it put like that, but that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
This Dope by Don. Don is dope. The dope one shirt legacy. Can we sell these? This is pushing. This is advertising. That's what the influencer is doing. Is selling. Pushing P.
Pushing P. Right. Literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did y'all So how did you start that collective? Did you start it or was it a mutual
That's how I
thing?
started. I was thinking, dude, I see the Asians together. I see the Hispanics together. You know, I see all the white foodies together. And this ain't nothing about being racist, but this
we
is
need a
what I
coalition.
see.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see it together. They're always at all these restaurants. They're at the karaoke bars together.
power in
I said,
numbers.
how can we get together? It's not a lot of black foodies that are really together. We're always separate, and then we're at their events.
Yeah,
we're at the Aloha Fest. We're at the Foodie Fest. We're at their events, but where are we together? It's like
Where's the
trying to get
unity?
us all to go on vacation together.
Yeah, where's the unity? Yeah, where's the unity? Okay.
You ever try to plan a vacation and it
That's
goes
crazy. The
from
logistics of it.
15 people down to only 4 people showing. This is how it's working out with us. And it sucks because every time I click on and I love my Asian people out here. I love my Hawaiians. I love all of them.
But they got the
I
unity.
see them all together.
Wow, deep.
And they push. They push. You know what I mean?
How many of y'all you think it is in
In the group, I added like 25 people in the group, right? And then in the group, nobody was really it wasn't organized enough. So and then some you know have some black folks in the group, you know, don't really talk to everybody like that, and don't want to have a group message notification hitting their phone all the time.
Yeah, but
so
if we
niggas
build
left
and
the group.
connect
Excuse
them-
my language for calling them that.
Yeah, but I feel you. I feel
You know,
I feel you.
Kings and Queens left the group. They said, oh, it's just too much. Let me know if you got an event. So once we're just starting right now. Okay, it's still getting the kinks out, but it's still. We needed a name. I had Kings and Queens, and then we did a vote poll, and Renee News, CB's wife. You don't know if you ever heard of Renee News. Renee, it's a CB Las Vegas. He's a realtor. You heard of CB? No. Okay, so his wife came up with the name, and then we ran with it.
I like that. It's BFM instead of BMF. BFM. I like that.
Yeah, and then we ran with that. Yeah, and in the group, I had different content creators, like you know, people that work out, people that. You know,
need some of everybody. Some of
in
everybody.
the group. I didn't want to bother you, but if you would love to be in the group, that'd be dope.
Absolutely.
You know,
for
but
sure,
just don't be overwhelmed with the conversations in that group.
I'm used to that, man.
Because it's a lot of nigga shit going on. Excuse my language.
All right. You just filter it out. You know what I mean? I know how to just
yes, please. I don't mind it. I just look at it, keep going.
Yeah, like
you know, some people didn't have to leave.
I pick up what I can, and you know whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So boom.
But we need. I think
we need
more
that.
unity.
So right now we're trying to get everybody together at the end of March and. You know, it's just and then it's to highlight black businesses. Yeah. My plan was to go to these black businesses, show them the power of social media, and coach them while we're there, and let them know, hey, I do social media management, but this is a graphic artist. This is this person does website design.
Here's a whole network of people,
and we all. This is a videographer, and this you know this is a photographer. You know, so we can tell the owner this is what we do. We offer this, this, and this, but you know you can if you don't want to work with me, cool.
Fine. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so I went to Fin and Feathers, I
asked you about that place too.
You know, talk to Doe. He saw what social media could do. He has my number. He knows what's up. Shout out Fin and Feathers. Okay. You know after I left, people showed up.
Yeah, people showed up. Yep.
Because they hit me and told me.
Did they?
Oh, of course.
I hear
of course.
You know, the tag at almost most of it, tell them BulletHead sent you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you gotta respect that when I tell somebody and they show up.
Yeah.
Oh, they come in, BulletHead sent me.
Correct.
Downtown Tamale Shop.
Yes,
I went there because
that's my
of you.
spot.
And I told him, I said,
Shout
hey,
out to
man.
Downtown Tamale
I said,
Shop.
my boy Bullet, I'm trying to get an interview with old boy, but I said, hey, man, Bullet sent me, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I was blown away. I said, oh, man, this is a must. I got the tamale bowl. The Doritos
Fire.
are a little hot.
Yes.
They had my head moist, but I'm
spicy.
like, man, look here.
So they have my head moist.
Had my head moist.
Yes, sir.
But dope spot. Dope spot, man.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah,
you know, it's a great family.
It is.
You know, they reached out to me, dude. They reached out to me, and I pulled up, dog, and ever since we chopped it up, boom,
It's cracking. Remember, I came in there. You was on the screen. You on the actual,
amen.
you on the actual screen.
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
Won't he will? Won't he will,
Real
man.
talk, man.
That's a blessing, man. So the whole purpose of the Black Foodie Mafia, man, is I'm not trying to shut nobody else out because we're going to other restaurants in the city as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's just unity on this side.
Correct.
Yeah.
But it's us. So I said, you know what? For all the restaurants, you guys go to a pizza spot, a Mexican spot, just collaborate with Black Foodie Mafia anyways, because it's black people still going to their favorite spot.
Going to their spot,
but
right.
and it's just unity.
Yeah.
It's us unifying as content creators, influencers. Like I said, there's so many different. There's realtors in there. Brandon from Vegas.
I think it's good because you have a
realtor.
mixture of, and then you got resources, you got networks, you can point people certain. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and no pun intended, but everybody can eat, literally, can't they?
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. And the thing was, the way we were doing it is when we go to a spot, it's out of pocket. I don't want that like fin and feathers. I came there, I think we spent we spent $100-something, whatever. But it's out of pocket and it's coaching.
It's
talking, hey, Doe, this is what we do. So I talked to him. I told Doe, this is what I do. He said he was going to call me. Like that was just for instance. Then you have all the other restaurants. You know, when we get a chance to go to a Black-owned restaurant, we need to tell them and teach them this is what we do.
And educate them. I think they don't know. Yeah, I think they don't know.
Hey, man, out of all my clients, I have two that are African-American right now.
Really?
The Detroit truck right now, the Detroit corned beef.
Okay.
What up, though? Shout out to Detroit corned beef.
Okay.
Chef Clint at Indulgence.
Okay, and I heard that. I got to get to that
Chef
spot.
Clint ain't
I
playing.
gotta get to that
Chef
spot.
Clint,
I got to get to that
so
spot.
think about that, dog. Like
that's crazy.
And it's so many spots Black owned that don't want to pay for marketing and advertisement, but want me to come and want other people to come.
Yeah, that's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
I think if they understood the return on investment,
Yes.
like your marketing dollars can go so far.
Yes.
And it's really cost effective. What you spending for what you getting, it's crazy that they don't understand it.
Yeah, so that's why I chose to pull up, show them what we could do, do our videos. We leave, everybody on the Black Foodie Mafia post their thing, and then they see the power of social media. Boom. Once they see that, then, okay, let them see, okay, hey, maybe I need to call them back.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, once they get that love, sometimes it sucks that they won't reach out. Some of them won't.
Yeah.
Some of them think we really
time.
worth some candy yams, macaroni and cheese, and oxtails, and that's it.
Wow.
If I can help you make $30,000-$40,000 in a month,
that's insane.
You really telling me that my time is worth oxtails and mac and cheese?
Wow.
Think about this.
Wow. And you know what? Really, it would pay for itself.
Yes.
I'm always a big component of if something I do, I help you market. Long as it pays for itself, what are we talking about?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, so we can make it make sense. You know what I mean? Whether it's sushi, whether it's tacos, you know, everything ain't about business because I still do food reviews still on the cool.
Just on the strength.
Just here
Just
you
on
go.
the strength. Yeah.
You know, you know, there's some places out here lagging right now.
Yeah.
Her and I spend our money. She like to order the DoorDash. You know, we order Weird Thai a lot.
Yeah.
You know, there's some places right now with some nasty food.
Is it? Yeah, nasty food.
Just let me down.
Yeah, wow.
And I ain't putting them out there because I'm here to build these places up.
Yeah.
I'm not here to say, oh man, don't go over there.
You ain't doing that.
They did me bad.
Yeah, you could do that though, huh?
I told the group though, the Black Foodie Mafia know these places.
Within y'all.
We talk about
y'all
it.
exchange information, data, and all that like that. Yeah. Speaking of that, man, how do you think restaurants survive in such a competitive space? Two-part, and is Vegas a tough market?
Vegas is a great market because you got to think.
Market though.
Is it tough if you don't have the proper marketing?
Okay.
And then if you don't have the proper marketing and product, your product, if you have that product, you're golden. If you have that product and then you get the right amount of marketing, you're good to go.
But you need hand in hand.
Yes.
If we show up, you gotta live up to the hype almost. Right.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You saw what we did with Taste Buds.
Right. I seen that.
Taste Buds is a prime example.
I seen that.
Taste Buds is a prime example from a food truck to the brick and mortar like that because they had the product. And then they had me, the marketing.
So it was the right combination.
Yes.
I seen
and
that.
then they went towards Power 88 with the marketing. And then not only myself, I included like 40, 50 different influencers and content creators to help boost them.
Yeah.
So imagine that. Everybody has different audiences. Prime example, Taste Buds. Another one, Chino's Mexican Kitchen.
Chino, I see you do a lot with them.
Prime example.
Yeah, you do a lot with them. You do West Coast. You do West
Coast Wednesday to this day.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yep. So these are prime examples of how this can work. If you got the product and the marketing, you're in there like swimwear. You understand?
And them places you named are case studies too. Good or bad. If we've succeeded or failed, they actual case studies because you've seen the power.
Taste Buds was a success.
Yeah,
even though we don't do business anymore, Chef Trish still has the best food in Vegas.
Yeah.
I ain't taking nothing. You can't take nothing away from Chef Trish and Sean. the food is phenomenal.
Yeah, it was. I
right?
remember last time you brought it here.
When she's cooking, it's phenomenal. I don't know what it's like at the new spots. That's none of my business, but I do know she has the best food in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And they were a success. That's a success story. Taste bud success.
You blew them up.
She knows
out of them
success.
places. I only know because of you. Yeah.
Yes. You know, the Wing King is who I started off with.
I remember that. Yeah, they did they go out of business?
It wasn't me. The owner told me, BulletHead. It wasn't you. You
was
did
it hard to see that happen though, man?
It really was, and it was hard because their GM, you know, their GM was really, really like stopping me from everything. I tried to get different influencers in. No.
Really?
Yes.
He was shutting it down.
Meanwhile, those same influencers I was bringing the Taste Buds and Waffle Brothers was helping business. See what I'm saying? So not only do I do the content, I'm gonna coordinate and get different influencers and stars and comics.
It's huge what you do, man.
You understand?
I don't think you really realize you can almost have two different tiers.
These are success stories.
Yeah,
so Wing King, I felt like a failure, but the owner, you know,
it really wasn't you.
It wasn't me.
The
Out
owner,
of
your control.
The owner said, "BulletHead, you did great." He had a pop up last summer. He called me. We got the word out. He called me. I got the word out. They did a car wash. It was fire.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you know that's a success story. Not honestly. Since I've been doing this as a business, not much failure. Not much failure. You know, Waffle Brothers, the owner died, but that was still picking up the pace.
Yeah.
As we grow, each is just success. You know, as the more I'm going and they stick with me, we're still going. Some places fall off, you know, because they, you know, they feel a certain way or you know, out of nowhere. But I don't look at it as a failure.
You just got to keep it moving, huh?
I keep it.
Yeah.
If they don't want to do business anymore, you know, boom, and then we move on because there's so many spots that need this and want it, and God opens the door. I don't make
that's true.
I don't make the people like I don't have control over the algorithm. I pop the video up, it goes.
Right. You know, I heard another word they said another word for algorithm is audience. So I can't control that.
Not at all.
I mean, they gravitate towards what they gravitate towards.
Yeah.
What was I know you I think I seen you out of town a few times. What has been your dopest out of town experience as a foodie, man?
For me, it was no. I know we got the day trips and stuff, baby, but I took the day trip to go see Bun B at Trill Burgers.
Okay, I want to ask you about how was that, man?
Man, that was the shit.
Really?
I told Rock, we were sitting up in the bed. I'm like, I'm buying this ticket to Houston. She said, buy it.
Yeah. Is Trill Burger still doing their
fire.
thing?
Yeah, fire.
I heard they had a little controversy or something, but they all right?
Fire. Yeah, everything was good, man.
It looked dope. I mean, I seen Bun B walk right up on you, man. I'm like, man, that's legendary,
so
man.
when that was dope, right? So that set the bar. Bun already followed because they did the thing at the Luxor. So then I was like, man, I got to go see him when they open it.
Yeah.
And when they opened it,
what did they do with the Luxor? They got a spot?
They had a pop-up with with Pepsi. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's it called? Pepsi what, Rock? Huh? Yeah, they had a pop-up with Pepsi Dig In. So then Bun seen the video, followed my page, and I'm like, dude. And then I started seeing they're opening the Trill Burgers. I'm like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Then finally I dipped.
Yeah.
So what set the bar was he knows Bun watches. He quiet. He don't talk much. When he holler at me, it's this, and this. Gone. Right?
Yeah.
So he calls me, BulletHead. We come to Vegas, Super Bowl weekend.
Direct connect, Super Bowl weekend.
He called me up. I'm in the car with her. We was going to lunch or somewhere. BulletHead, Super Bowl weekend. We coming. All right, what you need me to do?
Yeah.
Don't overthink it now. This just get the name out there. I said, okay.
Yeah, that's great.
I said, all right, cool. What you need from me? You need me to do an announcement? I'll call you when we ready to do the announcement.
Wow.
Next thing you know, he said, let them know we gonna be over at Hardin. I said, it's on. Once they was at Hardin, I did a video. This BulletHead's house, Trill Burgers. They over here at Hardin on Desert Inn.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's out of here.
It's a go.
It's out of here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then they just they came back for Complex Con with the Family Style Fest.
Okay. Yeah, they came back for that.
He reached out, BulletHead. We coming back, baby.
Man.
Yep.
Hey, so
Let's
you got
do it.
some real good branding partners that you rock with like that,
Amen.
man. Yeah.
Amen.
It's love when you go to their city, and it's love when they come here, man.
So Houston was dope. I need to spend more time there. San Diego, I need to spend more time.
I seen you
San
went
Diego.
California. Yeah, was it San Diego or the Bay you went?
We went to the Bay. We went to San Fran.
Okay.
Oakland.
How's the food out there, man?
Fire.
Really?
Yeah. Went to the Lumpia company, E40 spot.
Yeah, E40 spot. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't there, but Chef Lumpia was.
I
The
like
Lumpia
them.
chef
I
was there.
think
Shout out
I'm
to
gonna
the
order
Lumpia
some
chef.
of them, man. I think I'm gonna. Can't you order them frozen or something?
Yeah.
I
came home with a backpack full of lumpia.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Every spot we go, I come back. She
back
told me
and
we
say-
could take food.
Yeah.
I had no idea on the carry-on. Oh man, I'm in the line in TSA smelling like lumpia.
Smell like straight food.
Straight up.
Man.
It is not a game, man.
Yeah.
So San Francisco, we brought food back.
Okay.
When we flew into Oakland, drove to San Fran.
Okay.
Seen San Fran, went into Oakland, went to the lumpia spot.
I love the
You know what I
burger, man.
mean?
It's dope. Yeah,
so I need to go spend more time because you got the hyphy burger that just opened up in Oakland.
Yeah. What about Marathon Burger? You excited
I ain't been there
to try
yet.
that? I know. Are you
Yes,
excited
I
to try
gotta
that?
go.
Yeah.
We were gonna go on that grand opening.
It was too much going on.
And my
huh?
stomach was
Yeah.
terrible, man.
Really?
Man, I don't know
Yeah.
what happened, man. But
It'll
trust
be
me,
there.
that was a
It'll
bad
be there.
weekend, man.
Yeah.
But dig, man, we got to get over there. Marathon.
I
Burger
like
looks
how they built
legit.
the brand with with everything they doing and the burger.
The who's who was there.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Who's
Yeah,
who?
it had YG cooking
Big
fries
boy.
and the wife beat. I'm like, okay,
man.
you probably need some clothes.
But
on,
the
man.
line was crazy.
Yeah,
so
the line was sold. It was sold out. It was sold up when I looked. Yeah. It's crazy, man. That's wild, man. I seen you one video, man. It was the biggest pizza in Nevada. Where was that place at, man?
Oh, that's Napoli. Shout out to
it
Napoli.
looked like a wagon wheel, man. What size is that pizza,
36-inch pizza.
man? What?
Yeah.
That is
that was
crazy. That'll
huge.
feed like 2 families, won't it?
Yeah, it'll feed like probably like 10, 12 people.
It looked crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy how over the years inflation will affect food. I remember
yeah,
when that pizza
yeah.
was $50.
What? Now, what
That
is
pizza
it now?
used to be $55 back in like 08, 09.
What
They've
is
been
it
doing
now?
that. They've been doing that pizza for a long time. It's $120
Now?
but that's the one with multiple toppings. You can get a cheese and pepperoni for like 90, I think, and feed the whole family.
A pizza's that much?
But think about it, dog. If you got a party,
yeah, that'll
$120,
do it. Right, that'll do it.
dude. If
The box got to be stupid, man.
yeah, just think, if it's 4 of us, $30 each, we got the pizza
It
paid
ain't bad.
for.
It ain't bad. Yeah.
We got the pizza paid
Right,
for.
that's
It's gonna
true.
feed the kids.
Yeah.
And they cut it in little squares, not the triangles we did for the video.
So you got plenty of pieces.
Oh, you got
plenty.
so
Okay,
many.
okay.
Dog, we used to get that pizza, and then at my mom's crib, we just have the Tupperware packed.
Okay.
So my son ate, my daughter ate, my brother,
Okay.
his kids, my niece,
So
my
I
dad.
guess if you look at it like that, yeah, okay.
Family
Yeah,
of 8
yeah.
just ate, and we got leftovers for days. And then we got those long Tupperware boxes filled up.
Okay.
So
yeah.
a lot of people get on social media and talk all that shit
Yeah.
and be like, "Oh, I eat all that." No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Stop.
You should- not
Stop.
no pizza, dog.
Stop.
Dog.
What
No,
the
you
youngsters
won't.
say? Cap.
Yeah, cap, straight cap. Straight
Nah,
cap,
dog.
man.
You
Straight
ain't
cap.
eating all that pizza. Now, I do know some eaters, some professional eaters that will eat that pizza up.
Really?
Yeah, Heavy D. This dude named Heavy D, he's a bad dude, bro.
And that's his thing.
Oh,
eating
boy,
like that?
yeah, he's a beast,
That's
bro.
crazy, man.
Yeah, it's some guys out there that'll tear them pizzas down. So, but pizza, Marsigliano's, dog.
Mark said, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I like
shout out
the
to
Chicago.
Marsigliano's.
I like the deep dish boys too, man.
Yeah,
the deep,
you know what? There's I don't do business with them, but I did a video. I pulled up on them. It's called the Red Devil or something like that. Y'all
I
heard
never
of it?
heard of
It's a
that, nah.
Detroit style pizza.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
Maryland Parkway. It's on Maryland Parkway in Vegas Valley, right behind that 7-Eleven.
Oh, up that way. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
and they
it?
got
Okay.
they got Detroit pizza in there. You had
Do
it?
they?
Fire.
What's the difference between Detroit and Chicago?
So Chicago does a
deeper.
a deeper, and depending on what it was, they could do a layer.
Okay.
Or you got Chicago thins.
Okay.
But
I like
Detroit-
Chicago deep. What is
Yeah.
Detroit?
Detroit has a thick crust, and I think sometimes they let it ferment or they let it sit.
That's how they
Depending,
do it.
yeah, they do a certain type of dough, man. Yeah, man.
I always wondered that.
Some of them do the
What's difference?
sourdough. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Detroit's gonna be a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does it feel, man, inspiring other foodie vloggers, man? Because I know you've
great.
kind of spawned the whole. I see a couple cats that go with your own thing. How does it feel being an inspiration to other cats?
It's great.
Man? Yeah, does
It's
it?
great. Yeah, because while I'm learning from everybody else, I get to now 5 years in, I get to be a teacher.
yeah.
It's sensei.
Yeah, sensei. Right.
You know, even though I learn constantly from Las Vegas Phil.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Go to the Golden Steer. Go to the Golden Steer's Instagram. Go to Bulldoggy's Instagram.
I heard it. I remember you
And
told
you
me
will
about
see-
Bulldoggers. Yeah.
magical food porn. The best food porn in your life is on Golden Steer's page.
Really?
Golden Steer?
Is Golden Steer a restaurant?
Yes.
Or okay.
Okay. One of the oldest steakhouses out here, right?
Is it?
I believe so.
Okay.
On the strip.
Yeah, okay.
So that's Las Vegas Phil, right? And you see his content. It's food porn. It's the best food porn ever. Garlic butter spilling on lobster.
Yeah. Real dope.
I spent maybe like 3 hours on that page.
Really? Just
watching
absorbing it. Yeah. Research, checking it out. Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
And then, I'll call Phil. I talk to him. I text him sometimes. I don't want to bother him lately because we're all busy.
Well, everybody's busy. Yeah,
that's who you learn from. And then also, being a teacher, you got the newer people, Compton Foley.
I seen
Eat
Compton
with Vaughn.
Foley. Yeah, okay.
Bro Loves Food.
Yeah, they the next wave kind of coming up.
Correct.
Yeah.
I got people like, oh man, you guys finally collab together because they have their own audience.
Yeah.
They have their audience.
But it's big if they see them out somewhere with you. That's a good look, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then while we sit down, I get to talk to them about this is a business. You are a brand. Find a way to make a way in this to where it's like you're not struggling.
Yeah.
And you can do this full time.
Yeah. That you can eat.
You can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's
I get
good
to teach.
You giving game.
Jump
man.
into social
You paying
media.
homage and you giving game. It's kind of like the law. You familiar with the law of 33?
No,
They
talk to
said
me.
you spend 1/3 of your time with people above your level. 1/3 people on your level, and the other third with people below your level. So you're touching all 3 levels.
Nice.
You're saying you pulling from here, I'm politicking with on my left, and I'm pulling from the bottom.
Yes.
So you know what I mean. That way you well rounded. You learning from every angle. You know what I mean. So it's good that you do that, man.
I'm
You know what
trying.
saying? Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to. I'm
yeah.
trying to take people. I sit back and I watch. I watch who's taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I watch
really
who's not cutting corners.
Yeah.
So
you got to put the work in, man.
and they have to do it themselves.
Yeah.
And then I get a lot of people now. They reach out and they want to collab with me, right? And it's like okay, cool, but I don't, do your thing first.
Yeah, get your weight
I don't
up
see
first.
one food review on your page.
Yeah,
I don't
and
see you
they want to
eat.
hurry up and reach for you before they even put the work in, right?
I don't even see them eating nothing or nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
But want to collab.
Right.
Yeah, it's too soon.
For me, I reach out to the people I like and I see. They'll pop up on my
People
For
that you
You page.
respect. That you respect.
They'll
Yeah.
pop up on my For You page. And then sometimes we don't even have to communicate. We'll meet up at the same restaurant. And then it's like they know who I am. Oh,
I've seen that a
BulletHead's
couple
here.
times that you
And I'm
run
like,
into somebody.
You know,
you
what's her
already-
name? Adriana.
Yeah.
What's her name, Rock? Adriana. Catalina.
Catalina, yeah. So it's a mutual respect. You see somebody putting in work.
Yeah. So she's new and she's huge. She has a huge audience.
Really?
So, somebody like her, I reached out, but there was I think it was, she's like, I don't really charge places. I'm just doing my thing. And then I ran into her at Cheese Time. And it was just vibes. So her and her husband, her fiance, Courtney, shout out to them. They're hella dope. So it's like I made a connection right there.
Yeah.
Some of these foodies, man, that like I said, Eat with Vaughn.
Eat with
He
Vaughn,
showed up
okay.
on my For You page, and now I
For
get
you,
to
is that
talk to
something
him.
that the algorithm will recommend this person?
Yeah, the For You page.
Okay,
It's on Instagram, TikTok,
That's
Facebook.
what I'm thinking. It's weird.
It's
I'm like,
where
hey, how they know that?
all the stuff that you like to see, they try to pinpoint what you
They
like.
give you more of it.
Yeah.
More of it. Okay.
So if you
Okay.
go to my page, it's like big booty chicks in restaurants.
Okay.
I'm joking. But anyway,
I'm not judging you, bro.
right.
I'm not
Anyway,
judging.
just playing, baby.
One more question before we get up out of here.
Yeah.
What is your best platform, you would think? Because you hot on all of them, but what would you think is your most
TikTok is
TikTok?
powerful.
TikTok is, the algorithm is
TikTok
stupid.
is powerful.
Yeah,
YouTube is cool. I like to.
YouTube is more long form though. Is that more?
Yeah, they got shorts
I
now,
know they
though.
got the shorts. Yeah,
And,
I like they extended the time on the shorts too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
for
can do
me,
like 3 minutes.
I've been pumping TikTok and Instagram so much, I be forgetting to put that content on YouTube.
YouTube, right?
Because like shorts are there and they're straight, but also shorts aren't gonna bring people to the restaurants
That's
in Vegas.
true.
You
That's
could
true.
get 30,000 views, but it won't be out of Vegas.
But it's not effective in your market,
right.
Yeah,
I could
that's
hit.
true.
I could go on TikTok where we're dude. I get and TikTok powerful views, bro.
yeah.
Let me see right here.
TikTok is.
Let me show you real
It is
quick.
stupid.
In the past 28 days on TikTok, we've had 2 million views.
God, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not
See
lying.
that? Hey, I believe
the
you.
numbers don't lie. In the past 28 days, 2 million
What?
views. These numbers don't lie. In the
That
past
is
60
crazy,
days,
bro.
4.2 million views. So this is why I see.
Insane.
So in the past year, we've had 29 million views. So when I see these people at the grocery store, the gas station, everywhere, they know who BulletHead is because they saw me. Even if they didn't follow.
Hey, you know, they
saw me.
It's some networks that can't get them.
Even if they didn't follow, they saw me.
They saw it. Yeah.
They saw.
That's crazy.
Hey, do the food dude.
Yeah.
I'm following you. Then I'll be like, yeah, right. And then they go, I could have swore I watch your videos all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
My mom sends me your videos.
Yeah.
This happens. People in different cities tapping in with me.
Minnesota, you've become the
Cleveland.
authority. You've become the authority, man. You know what I mean? I know Grant Cardone got this book. It's called Be Obsessed or Be Average.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I can really see that with you because you're not the average. You're kind of above that because that's your passion, that's your obsession that puts you in that position, man. So keep doing your thing.
I like to be larger than life, DFos.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to be larger than life.
Yeah.
We have to light a room up when we go in. We have to greet people and treat people how we want to be treated.
That's true.
You know, so if the vibes, the energy has to be high, you can tell a hater off top. You can tell when somebody mad. You know what I mean? The customer service. They know who I am, and their customer service is trash. You can tell. You can tell when you go somewhere and it's another influencer that sees you, barely speaks to you. You know,
like, hey, bro,
you
how
see
you
it.
Yeah. You see it.
I'm high frequency vibes. The same way you saw me and we hugged each other is the same way you're gonna see me next week. You know, that's how I am.
Energy,
that's me.
Energy,
and I know everybody ain't gonna be like that. But if I could teach people just by my actions, you know, and this is what we do. You know, this is for the people, like I said last show. You know what I mean?
You did say that.
Last show, we got people tapping in, dog. Cleveland, like I said, Minnesota. You know, people from watching.
Other cities even.
Northern Cal, yes.
Yes, wild.
People watching Montana, people watching all over the United States, all over the world.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Anything you want to lead the people with, BulletHead, before we get out of here, man?
Man, dude, just stay focused. You know what I mean? You can catch me at BulletHead's house on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Jeremy Scott Johnson.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We do this for the people. I do this to show my son that I started to show my son.
Shout out to Young Pop.
Young Pop, that you can do anything you put your mind to. And 5 years later, look at where we are now. I run social media for 10 restaurants.
That's
and
phenomenal.
they have great business and the ROI is phenomenal. They wouldn't keep paying me if the money if it wasn't no business.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. So the results are speaking.
Yes, there's some people out there that's actually anti-social media manager and they're doing videos speaking on it, saying don't pay him to do this.
Really?
Do it yourself. You can do it yourself. You can, but we can help. We can help
with that.
in a major
and
way.
I noticed with that, everything is not everybody's lane. Like
it's not.
The chef, he always can't do social media.
No.
Pay somebody to do that.
You
know
can.
What I mean? I think you focus on your talent and your energy and let somebody else do what they gifted
That's right.
to do.
That's right. I mean? So, you know, man, I do this for the people. I do this for my family. Rock, you know, my son. I do this to show that, hey, man, when I see people, I show them love. You know, we got a grocery giveaway going on. Shout out to our burgers. You know what I'm saying?
I know you rock with them a lot.
So, you know, I do this to show, to give back. Like, this ain't about me. Like I said, man, once we get more, we give back way more, right? Didn't I say we going to give a lot?
You said that, yeah.
Doc, I gave back so much last year, and we going to keep going this year. And I'm not the type to be all like, yeah, we giving. No, I just do the giveaway announcement.
Right.
Then we pick the people, then we gone. You know, we do it again, then we gonna do it again. But that's not even counting how many people off camera who we give to.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything don't need to be publicized.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
As we get bigger, DFos, man, there's some jealousy and haters out there.
It's gonna be that.
Envious.
It's gonna be that. Yeah, it's gonna be
busters. You know what I mean? People that I thought that was the homie, but they ain't. It's crazy.
Yeah, you see it.
It's crazy.
And
it's like, dog, thought we was straight. I ain't never crossed you. Like, some of these people in the restaurant industry act like, you know, if you go eat a burger at this spot, you can't go eat a burger at that
another
spot.
Right.
What the hell? Part of the game is that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Restaurants beefing.
So I can only do a video for a burger for you?
Right.
Or I can only eat your cheesecake?
It shouldn't have nothing to do with what they do.
You ain't the only person with cheesecake in Vegas. You know how many cheesecake restaurants is out here? So, dog, we do this for the people. How can you get mad at us for doing something for the people?
For the people,
Whether there's a price on it or not. You know what I mean?
Real
I
talk.
like to be strategic with what I do. It's specials all day. I can go on and on about this, but DFos, man, God is great.
God is great. Amen.
We're putting him first and watching what he's doing.
Right.
I'm watching what God is doing.
Letting them work, man.
Yes,
Let 'em work.
this is watch God work. Watch God work.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. You know?
Yeah. Well, man, the streets of Vegas, BulletHead House, man. Hey, man, our family, man, always family of the show, man.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming through, giving us the update, man. Keep
Yes.
doing your thing. Keep blazing the path, man. Keep educating these businesses. Keep showing love to the people, man. God bless you on everything you do, brother.
Blessings, man.
Appreciate you,
Blessings.
man. Thank you for coming through, man.
Yes.
Absolutely. Streets of Vegas, Gorilla Cross Studio, Quan the 5'9". We out to the next episode.
You think it ain't real out here in these streets? It's real out here in these streets.
The streets of Vegas.